Hey guys, what's up? Reese here. Today I'm bringing you a quick video kind of going over the different lace swaps I performed on pairs of my shoes. You know, sometimes when I buy a pair of shoes, I'm just not a huge fan of how the colorway and the lace go together. Sometimes I just want to add a little bit of pop, but for whatever reason there are just those certain pairs where I'm like, I'd really like to change these laces out. So I'm just going to kind of go through the few that I have in my collection. These are kind of like the best examples. I'll go through, what I did, what laces I picked, and why I did it. And so yeah, let's dive right in. First up, we've got the Air Jordan 1 in the Stealth colorway. I love the combination of grays and blacks and red on this pair, but they came with white laces, and there's just something about just having the little bit of darker shades almost everywhere, and then suddenly, boom, there's a lot of white. And like I said, there's red in the colorway, but there wasn't a whole lot. So I decided to add some red laces just to kind of tie that colorway in a little bit better. And it still adds pop like the white laces did, but it's not quite as much, and it just looks a whole lot more connected in my opinion. This is the Air Jordan 3 Stealth. Same story as the Jordan 1s I just showed you. Stealth colorway, I love the combination of colors. Was not a fan of the white laces. I actually had red laces in this pair also for a little while, but then I was at Foot Locker and I saw these gray and black elephant print laces, and I thought they were just a great fit for this shoe because the grays match some of the grays on the shoe, and then obviously the black matches, and then it also ties in with the elephant print of the 3s, and it also helps to keep this shoe a little more subdued while still adding enough of a pop because you've got that textured elephant print on there. This is the Air Jordan Take Flight. I don't know, there was just something funky that I really liked about this design. This was the Varsity Maze colorway, and these came with white laces, and there was just a lot of white on the upper, and I don't know, it made these look really, really blocky, but so adding the yellow just broke up the color a little bit, helped tie the color scheme together a little bit more, and also just added, again, a little bit of that pop and really make these shoes look really, really good in my opinion. This is the Air Jordan 60 Plus. This shoe means a lot to me because it was my very first pair of Air Jordans, but I wore these things to death almost. They were so dirty and beat up, and the white laces were just gone. There was just nothing left of them. They were so dirty, and so I needed to get new laces. And I decided to change it up and do something fun. And so I was trying to decide whether I wanted to do the blue or the yellow for the Laney colorway, and I was like, you know what? Why not have both? And so I double laced it, as you can see. And it's a really cool pattern how it turned out. There's definitely a lot going on the upper, but the fact that most of the main upper is white kind of helps to break that up and makes the pop of the two different colors really stand out in a good way. On the LeBron 9 in the cool gray colorway, I loved the shoe, but there were really only two colors going on. You had the cool gray and you had the white, which is totally fine, but I just wanted to add a little bit of extra pop to this shoe. And so I found these custom Galaxy laces. They're kind of blue and purple with a little bit of white for the stars, and then you've got the red lace tips. And I don't know, this is just a color that looks really good with the silver of the shoe. It just ties it together nicely, adds a little bit of extra flair to the shoe, but really doesn't take away from the overall colorway of this LeBron 9. So on my pewter Air Foamposite 1s, it's the exact same story as the LeBron 9s. It was a very neutral colorway, and there's nothing wrong with that per se. I just wanted to add a little bit of extra pop, and that blue, purple, and red just go so well with the silver. And again, it really doesn't distract from the shoe. It just adds a little bit of extra pop to it while still flowing really well with the colorway. Here we have the Nike Blazer Mid, and if you've seen my video review on these, I actually bought these as kind of a tribute to Sammy Hagar, who's just a rock vocalist who I really enjoy. Back in one of his 80s music videos, he had a pair that looked very similar to this. And when I bought the shoes, they had black laces, but the shoes Sammy Hagar was wearing in his music video were red, so I had to switch them out. I did bar lacing on these just because I couldn't find super, super long red laces. They were the only ones in stock in my local Foot Locker, so I just went with it, and I really like the clean design with just the straight across and nothing else. The last lace swap pair that I'm going to show you is the Nike Air Trainer SC2 High. This was the total orange colorway, and I love this shoe. I love the design, and this was my favorite colorway because I'm a huge fan of orange. But again, it comes down to there wasn't a whole lot of orange going on the shoe. The laces were the same color as kind of this main upper. The side over here was kind of like an anthracite gray, a really light gray. And they really just were not adding a whole lot to the shoe. And so I actually had to buy a couple sets of orange laces before I could find the right color. But again, these just add a little bit to that upper, just a little more of the color consistency, tying it all together. and I just love this look. And thanks for checking out this video, guys. I really enjoy doing lace swaps. Comment below, if you have any pairs that you have lace swapped that, you really enjoy what you did. Just let me know what the pairs, the colorway, and what laces you went with. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching.